is that it still has really long range, which it really shouldn't, because like that's just you can use it so aggressively then. But I just forgot to change the range. Oh, and Eruptors, they have like 2 charges, and they can only do it twice. Like Spider Mines, you only have 3 Spider Mines, so you can't keep doing this the whole game. You can only do it twice with each Eruptor. So you like don't make Eruptors like unless like if he only goes for like Zealots, right? Don't make Eruptors. That's just stupid. But like if he goes for Corsairs, you might as well make some, and then you can use his ability later on or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I'm just interested to look at the pathing in general and what you think about it. So I'm not gonna. It's okay. It's like a force field, but you only get 2 of them. White skin. And it's like a force field dealing damage though. It's even worse. Yeah, it's actually kind of true. It is like a force field. Yeah, yeah. Hey, lille vän.
I feel like it'll have more that. I feel like, oh shit, I was queuing for a game. Oh, whatever.
Oh, crap. Sorry, man. You can pause the game and talk to the guy you were queuing to if you want to.
Game paused.
Yeah, you can kind of counter. I wish the counter micro potential for this spell was bigger, though. I'm just talking to people in chat or TRB, so you don't have to listen to me. Like Spider Mines have more counter because you can like kill a mine before it blows off and stuff. Here you can only like move away, which is kind of boring. Or you can just go for it, just stim and run through and hope you survive. Did you die? Oh, that's a sad baby, isn't it? Huh. I got a little Cepheus Jr. on my lap now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's so cute. He's my co-caster today. He'll be screaming his lungs off soon. What do you think about this strategy? That's pretty good. Oh, here we start. Oh, it's okay. Sounds like a Zergling. You little Zergling. Feel free to turn off my microphone at any time.
Game paused.
Yeah, I can't really talk and play too much in it.
That's okay. Just turn it off. It's okay, man. It's okay.
All right.
Okay, so TRB is not here, so I can say whatever I want to say about his mother. It's a him. It's a boy, although he sounds kind of girlish. Are you a girly man? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I guess not. No girly man here. Yeah. It's kind of hard to obs and comfort a baby at the same time. There we go. I got my right hand free now. So TRB went for a really early pull, which is kind of interesting. He's getting some really early speed too. I don't really know what he's up to here. But Moufassa's feeling the heat, and he took his gas. Ta-da! Manila? Wow, that picture looks so much like him actually. It's funny. Oh, hang on. Manila? Manila? I'm så proud. Har du fått 2? Okej, han vinner Raid-gretten. Det kommer masse sånne baby-emotes i Twitch-chatten nå. Nej, ingenting.
Det kommer masse
baby-emotes i Twitch-chatten. Is that a Protoss?
Kom hit, Nick.
I'm not very happy with the Erupt on the live version. I haven't really tested this one yet, so I have no idea about this one. I think the one I put in here Like there was an idea about the flame trail one, which is an interesting one. There's a reason why I didn't put that in, but I might test that one later. It's kind of hard to just mute the baby, dude. I'll find some. I'll find some chloroform. No, yeah, but it took it out. And I was gonna say, and the Erupt ability that we now have on the test map should probably have lower range than it has, because it can be used like you can just spam into your opponent's army right now, and that's not really how I wanted to use them. Also, if you can get like close to siege tank, you basically just kill the siege tank, which is a little bit too much for a unit whose sole purpose is to be anti-air, you know. So it should probably have much lower range. And TRB is going for... Oh yeah, he's going for... Okay, I like this. He's going for the... Okay, this is actually really cool. He's going for the Grooved Spine. He's going for a Hydra bust, which is really good right now because Grooved Spine is more expensive now. It's 150 like it was in Brood War. The only reason it's not that in Starbow is that because it was changed at some point a long time ago when Starbow was very different, and then when we put in all the Brood War values, we forgot to change that back, and it's been like that ever since. So there's really no reason not to change that. But he really should be pushing on the pressure right now. He's just chilling back. He's waiting for both of them, I suppose, but I don't know why. There's only like 5 zealots. He could engage this easily. They have speed though, and they look super fast. Look at this. Hut, 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 hut. Okay, let's have a look at their pathing. Well, they're already so spread out now. This guy's gonna work soon. But yeah, they're basically already spaced out quite a bit. So, baby has been muted in the most natural of ways. So, TRB's just hiding. He's getting a lot of Hydras, but he's hidden them all. His opponent has no idea what's going on. He's checking for bases everywhere. He's like, really, what's really going on here? TRB's gonna go for the surprise. Well, he's getting layered too, though. This is kind of weird. But okay, now he's gonna go for the surprise Hydra attack, which I feel is a bit late. And the general idea behind Eruptors is to deal with the clouds of air units, like Mutalisks, Corsairs, and Science Vessels. And they should probably have a little bit longer burrow time, just to have more interestingness with the burrow and burrow mechanic, like Lurkers have. It is a worthy goal indeed. So here comes the Hydra bust. Moufassa should have added on a ton of more cannons. Well, I guess he had to choose between cannon production and zealot production. And getting a decent number of zealots, since they have speed, is actually really good. And TRB's micro isn't that good, actually, so did lose a lot of Hydras there, but that was a really difficult engagement to take. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I was trying to get a third base up. Oh, the Muta switch! That's a lot of Mutas, and he's going for a Lurker Den too. This is really nice. This is really technical and cool play from TRB, I think. I like the Muta switch a lot. Because he just forces his opponent to make a ton of Zealots and High Templars. And if there's something that beats Zealot High Templar with good micro, it is a Muta switch. But he needs to hold these Zealots before... Okay, and the Mutas are coming right now. 10 Mutas all the way. Yeah, Plague and Snare and Devourers. Yeah, I know. There is. Well, and Snare isn't really that overlapping, but the Devourer ability and the Erupt ability is very similar. The thing about the Devourer ability, though, is like no one ever makes a Devourer, so like I don't know. I'd rather just keep some sort of cool ability on the Eruptor, and then just maybe put another ability on the Devourer if needs be. Devourer just needs a little something to debuff ground when they're useless in air, like how Vikings can land. Okay, so we got a lot of Mutas incoming. And his opponent's forced to make Archons. And this is so smart. This is so cool because, man, this is such a technical play. Because at this point, what Moufassa wants, oh, he got the Archon. He wants, oh, get the High Templar. Very nice. He wants Zealots and Storm. And he wants a lot of Zealots and Storm. But right now he can't get Storm. Because there's no point having High Templars, so it's going to get picked off. So he has to make these Archons, which are good versus the Mutalists, but they're horrible versus the Hydralists. Well, not horrible, but they're not that good. Oh, and he's picking up a lot of stuff here. And this Archon's getting stuck everywhere. Yeah, yeah. The primary motivation for the Eruptor is to make sure not every ZVZ is a Mutafest, basically. It's to give like the more immobile style of ZVZ something to deal with the mass mutas. But it deals with it in a way so the mutas still get their strength, which is mobility. The muta player will always be the more mobile, while the other player now has a chance to be the strong. Like he'll have the chance to have the stronger army, but the less mobile one, which is how things should be. And that's kind of the main concept behind the Eruptor. But like, it's really bad if that unit only works in one matchup. Like we don't want units generally. I know there's other examples of this in Starbow, but we usually don't want units in Starbow that only works in one matchup, especially not only in the mirror matchup. So we're always happy when people are using Eruptors in new and different ways. Muscular, yes, that's probably the word I'm looking for. Melanchthon, you always correct my English in so many ways. Appreciate it. Okay, so we got Lurkers and Hydras now, and this is so strong because he's been forced to make Archons and Stalkers, which are so bad versus this composition, but he does have a lot of high Templars now. No, he's making even more Archons! You don't want Archons, you want Storm! Man, TRB is playing so smart. This is so cool to watch. Playing super low eco, but incredibly smart. And yeah. Hey, Bacon Angel. Oh, attacking from both sides. Very nice from Moufassa though. Going for the surround. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Dude, of course I noticed you, man. You're awesome. You're awesome programmer. You're awesome, helpful guy. Okay, yeah, he needs to morph some Lurkers on this ramp right here, and he probably will. Stalkers can blink across though, but only Stalkers here is no bueno. He wants this. Dude, morph Lurkers. No, he's not morphing Lurkers. Morph Lurkers. Okay, he doesn't have to. Of course Protoss wins, it's Protoss. But yeah, TRB's momentum kind of died there. Megatron, you're awesome. Senpai! Alright, what's going on in Skype? Oh. Okay, this game is really cool, by the way. I might highlight this one, although I've been. So Moufassa's getting a third finally. There's no need for Eruptors yet because there's no Corsairs. He really should have been making Corsairs though, but it wasn't really a game like when you go for 2-base Hydra, you can't really go Corsairs. Because Corsairs kind of take advantage of the fact that Zerg is spreading out on several bases, and also on the fact that he is probably going to tech pretty hard. Okay, so we have one Eruptor now. So he cannot cast the Erupt while burrowed anymore, because that's just insane, to be honest. With how strong this new Erupt ability is. Like, it just went from useless to probably OP. Just the way I like it. Oh, and I like this! Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? There we are. We got the Greater Spire on the way. And he's going to get some Guardians. That's going to be put on a lot of pressure on his opponent. Does he have the Adrenal Glance? Can I get like one Zergling? No Adrenal Glance yet. He really should be getting Adrenal. Yeah, there's no reason not to get Adrenal at this point. He's just forgetting about it, I think. That's a dead Zealot, if I ever saw one. Yeah, I don't know if Protoss got this yet, man. TRB is in a decent position. It's 3-base versus 3-base now. TRB really needs another base. Oh, he's getting Ventral Sacks. Oh, he's setting up a position right here. Oh, he needs the drone to survive. Oh, wow. And then he gets the Overlords here to spot for detection, and then later on they can go drop this base if needs be. Okay, there is an observer here. TRB needs to flank this. He needs to bring more units. I don't know if he has enough, especially with so much storm potential that he got going here. But there's some really nicely spaced out. I think like the most Lurkers you can hit with one storm is like 3. Does he have the observer? There we go. There we go. He needs this. He needs this flanking position. Devours and oh, there we go. Very nice. Guardians right here. Really cool play. Okay, one storm clears up some Lurkers. Oh, save some Lurkers from that storm. Oh, he actually cancels it and just heads up. He's gonna hold this position and say, wow, he just moves everything. The most mobile defense I've ever seen. And now he can just take this base instead. That's insane. That's insane. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. Like, it's so simple and yet so brilliant. And here comes the Siege Guardians. Oh, they look so cool and they're white. No racism intended. Okay, so we do have... Oh, he could drop... Like, if he drop a couple of lurkers right here now, I'd be so happy. Like, that would so make my day. But I don't know if he's... Like, he's got so much other stuff to do. And he really needs to get another base going. So, yeah, he's like, okay, I'm just going to sack my natural. This is... I can't defend this at this point. We got a couple of Eruptors incoming as well. He's going to try and move up this ramp now. He's taking this base, though. Sending out ones all at first. He's like doing the style. Oh, the Overlords are to buffer. Like, no, I can't make it up that ramp. When it comes to Zerglings. Oh, he's gonna try and... Okay, dude. Oh, I want him to get a couple lurkers in that Overlord and just drop right here. That would be so sick. That would be like basically kill all the eco of Moufassa because his main base is... Ah, he's actually still going. But yeah, this Nexus is gonna go down really fast. And, yeah. Well, Moufassa could pressure TRB's front with... No, never mind. He really cannot. That's a strong defense. Wow, he's killing a lot of tech too. Wow, that's synchronized. That's like oddly satisfying to watch. Okay, so Moufassa's gonna try to pressure here. He's gonna kill the Observer. Yes, he gets the Observer. He could try and cast that Eruption spell thing on if he unburrows the Eruptor, but he needs to unburrow it. Oh, I like this. He's got the Hydras here ready to morph to Lurkers to block the ramp. That's so smart. And then he can cast the... Oh, he can block this ramp so well. There we go. And then... He can... No, he's not even going to move up there. He's getting Nidus Worm over here. Oh, meanwhile, Mufassa's taking the center base, which is kind of smart. Yeah, you can actually defend with like few units, which is amazing. So you can spread out. Like people, it's so interesting. People talk about, okay, people say that you can't really turtle as heavily in Starbow that you can in StarCraft 2, but that's like the most untrue statement of all statements, I think. Like, well, it kind of is true and it's not true, but it's quite a complicated issue because, like, if we had StarCraft 2 economy and StarCraft 2 maps, like, the only play you'd see in Starbow is turtle play. Because Defender's Advantage is so strong. But because the economy is different, because you want to have so many bases, and because the bases are so spread out, that's why you can't turtle the same way. It's not because the Defender's Advantage and Defender's units, like units that are good at defending, are really strong in Starbow compared to SC2. So that's not the reason at all. That's like the other way around. But it's the fact that any race, any player that wants to turtle in Starbow, he has to be happy with staying on very few bases, and his opponent's just going to take the whole map. That's the issue. You can win 2 base versus 6 base in this, but that's sometimes really hard. Like, TRB has not won this game yet. Like, he's like 4 base versus 2 base, basically, soon 2 base, and he's in no way, like, he's in a dominant position, but he hasn't won this yet. Yeah, that's what I mentioned, December Scum. I said taking the whole map. That's expanding more than your opponent. You need to rethink your life. Yeah, that's very different. It's so funny to see StarCraft 2 players play Starbow, and they're like in a 2 base versus 6 base position, but then they make like a lot of mistakes because they don't know what to do in that position, and they're just throwing away a ton of units because Defender's Advantage is strong, and then they lose, and they're like, what? But I was like, I had so much more eco than my opponent. How did I lose? That's actually possible in Starbow if you don't know what you're doing. It's almost not possible in SC2, even if you don't know what you're doing. As long as you just macro out a ton of units, you're just fine. But the amount of units is not necessarily what's going to win you the game in Starbow. Which is another thing I really like. It's not just because you have a bigger army than your opponent, you're automatically winning. It's a little bit more complex than that. Oh, I like this. TRB is he knows about the center base. No, he doesn't. I'm just gonna check for all these other... He doesn't know about the center base. This is actually really smart. Oh, and now he's gonna think there's a base over here. Oh yeah. TRB, man, he knows how to turtle.
Our forces are under attack.
Our forces are under attack. Oh man, that's bad on the ways. Hey, December's comments, good to see you, by the way. Is he gonna force a cancel on this Nexus? No. Never mind. So yeah, I like this. He's gonna slowly expand. He's gonna expand his defense. This is turtling. This is how Zerg turtle. Oh, Spinecrawler's still bleeding. Poor guy. Yeah. You need to win a lot of fights to win the game in Starbow, not just one. I don't know. Oh, this is nice. He got something. He's got a reason to use these air units now. But he's actually not going as well as he wanted to. 14 kills on that Guardian. That's insane. What promise came true, so? Kind of curious. Oh, meanwhile, very nice Darkstorm here. He's gonna try and put some seed. He needs another Darkstorm. He definitely needs another Darkstorm. That's a good one. Nice storm though. I still don't know what promise came true, what you're referring to. I'm really curious now. But yeah, these Ultras are gonna do some damage, but they're not gonna kill the base because there's too many Archons. Oh yeah, Eros is up tonight. Yes, that promise came true. Yes. You're right. Not just the test version, the actual one. Wasn't all up to you though. True. I even promised it on Twitter, man. The biggest of promises a man can ever make. So yeah, this one Guardian with 28 hit points. Never mind, with 0 hit points. But here comes some Zerglings. Gonna try and finish off the. Oh, they're gonna finish off the Nexus. And another. He's sending in like one Guardian at a time. This is like the most turtley ever. Knowing Guardian spits green bolts out of his mouth. Look at that. It's a particle effect, man. That's pretty cool. Alright, is Moufassa gonna... Okay, this is gonna check out for this base. So TRB, with his... the turtle is strong in this one. He's making more Ultralisks and Zerglings. Wow, he's making a lot of more everything. He's gonna go for the Doom Drop, everyone. Oh, he's gonna put in more. Oh yeah, you can get two Ultras in an Overlord here now. Burde jeg være litt stille?
Jeg tror ikke det. Altså, han så jo glittring der. Han hadde masse besøk.
Yeah. Oh, is that gonna be a plague? We're gonna have a plague. He should wait till they stop. Oh, plague! Oh, it wasn't the best one, but it was pretty good. And yeah, you don't want to attack this. Oh, actually, there's nothing to detect here. Well, it's over here, but. Yeah, this is a no-go zone for Kordos. He needs Reavers to break this. Oh, he's gonna drop one Ultralisk over here just to check. Oh, he's the patrolling Ultralisk. Meanwhile, this base is gonna go down. Oh, go! You see, this is the thing. You're talking about, you know, the turtling player. It's not that good to turtle because the opponent can just take the whole map. But it is good to turtle if you turtle the right way. Like. TRB is he's not just turtling. He's doing this stuff too. He's putting the Guardians here. He's doing the drops. Now this is the way you should turtle. Like if you just like turtle, like you just inch your way forward all the time, and you don't do anything like this, then it's much easier for the opponent to take the map. But if you do things like this, where you're always threatening his expansions at the same time, that's a lot easier. I want him to use this ability, but I think he's too busy just trying to win the game. Oh, he's making an Hydra Swarm here. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, one storm to kill them all. Oh, don't storm your own gateway. It doesn't matter though. But. Oh, the Hydra Swarm's going to complete. This is bad. All these red units. Well, he's going to lose some production, but he has... Oh, there's a little bit of production here. Yeah, defending key positions. It's not necessarily turtling. More Zerglings incoming. Oh, they can't kill the Dark Templar. I don't know why they're in hold position to be eaten of. For some reason, this Dark Templar just reminds me of Voldemort. I don't know why, but this is like Voldemort to me. They were just being sacrificed to Lord Voldemort right there. Anyhow, it's kind of weird that Protoss is Voldemort when they're playing versus Zerg. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Moufassa is very confused on how to win this. Oh, and he's gonna escape in the Nidus Worm. I don't know where that worm. I hope there's an exit somewhere. There. There's another exit over here too. Oh, but he's emptying out here. And now we can attack over here. This is so cool. Like, look at that. Now we can attack this base. That's so cool. That is actually so cool. And, oh, this, they're going up here. That is like, wow, he can just, wow. I'm just, my mind is just blown. TRB is a good unit. Oh, Plagu. And yeah, I think Moufassa is just dead. With 127 supply. His opponent is max at the moment. But yeah, he really should have gotten Reavers, actually. For those who are like, what are you going to do versus... There we go, now he's getting Plasma Charge. It's too late though, GG. But you want to break these positions with Reavers, basically. Wow, that was actually quite insanely cool. Very smart play.